Don't stop. Sorry. And we are here with the Let's Debate team, but we will be right back. Oh shit. I don't see it, y'all.
Yes.
And we are and we are live with my lovely team. Um Y'all go ahead and introduce yourself real quick.
Ladies first.
Oh,
I see you. Hello, guys. This is Z as always. Hello, hello, hello.
I see
Pardon me
you.
about my
Hello, guys.
comfortability. You know, a girl's back has been hurting her.
You
Starring.
look real
Mm.
comfortable over there.
I'm very comfortable
Got,
today.
got,
Nice.
got that Anthony Davis injury, huh?
Listen.
I'm happy to hear it. Um, Nikki.
Okay, hello everyone. Thanks for tuning in with us again. It's your girl Nikki.
Hold on. Sidebar.
Eating.
Every time, every time I say Nikki, I always go to Nikki. Can't you see? So I know that's not even the song.
It's really not.
Oh God, but go ahead, bro. Forgive
All right, it's your boy Rel. I'm back again, aka the plug. If you need it, I got it. If I ain't got it, I could get it. So holla at your boy.
Ooh.
I gotta get the list of what you
me.
got.
Legally.
Yeah, I need to
Legally.
put you the list.
You know, I
Ooh.
always gotta
Whatever you need, I can get it. If I ain't got it, I could get it. Just know
Right.
that.
All right.
Mm.
So today, although our topic is not what we're necessarily starting off with, I just had to ask my lovely team, have you guys ever like had a heartbreak before? At our big grown age, you know, I feel like we all should have experienced a heartbreak at some point in time.
I
It's-
have. I've been there. It's
I'm
it's
expecting a response from everybody before I go
it's
deeper into my question.
Oh yes, I have been. Yes.
Real?
Rel's
Well,
like,
don't look so sad about it,
Rel
Real.
looked like
Rel's
he was
like,
like, I don't even want to
yeah,
bring up that
It
memory.
was in the past, bro. It
exactly.
was in the
Rel was
past.
like,
Don't
I
even
ain't
It's
bring
in
trying
the
to
that
bring
past.
up
memory
that
up.
hard
It's
memory.
before I became him. Now I'm him. So, it's different.
Look in the mirror. I'm him. Him.
I'm
Okay,
done.
so what's your remedy after a heartbreak to like get y'all back on track, bounce back, be the bad that y'all are? But I mean, you know what I'm saying. What's your remedy?
Ladies first.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry it out. I'm gonna cry it out for the first couple of days. That's me. I'm
Mm.
gonna cry it out for the first couple of days. Then after I cry it out, then I eat. I'm not gonna lie, I eat and binge watch like TV shows, and just to get my mind off of it, like shows that make me laugh, that just gets my mind off, like comedies. It could be comedy, it could be anything, just getting my mind off of it. And then eventually, I tend to do stuff, which I always done this before. I tend to do this stuff by myself, as far as getting in touch with myself and getting back to loving myself and knowing what my worth is. So if that's going to the movies by myself, if that's going to the mall, or self-care is going to doing the spa day, just self-care and just getting back to being okay being alone, but loving myself as well, and knowing that, you know, doing some self-care to myself. That's what I tend to do.
Like,
Okay.
but I feel like that's a temporary fix.
But it's a temporary fix. However, you're getting to, I feel like it's self-love, self-care, and knowing that it's okay to be alone.
I think at this big age, that's how I move now. When I was younger, next.
You be like,
No, but you know, when you're younger, you know, sometimes you meet somebody else and then it keeps you occupied. But
You
it's
meet
like a
somebody else, and what
temporary
happened? What
fix.
happened, Nikki, when you meet somebody else?
Up on that dick. Let me stop. We love having fun on here, y'all. Don't take me so serious, but take it serious.
It's all jokes over
But
here.
like at this big now, I take time to myself because I have to assess like what it is that I really want. What am I doing? Is it me? Was it them? You know, like so I assess the
P.S.
situation
is
now
always
differently.
them.
It's usually always them
Wow.
though, yup. It's definitely the
Wow.
men. Definitely.
Wow.
But now I will assess and step back and say, you know what? Let me see, maybe, you know, what I can do differently. I just need time to myself because moving on to the next person now is just like now it's the next person with the next. Sometimes you need that space to clear your mind, get yourself together,
Agreed.
learn yourself, have fun with yourself, love yourself, embrace yourself.
Amen.
Then meet the next person and you can give your, you know, your all and it's okay. I think it's their loss if you did the right thing. We don't know if it's going to work or not work. We try. We you know.
Right.
What you do, Rel?
What's your remedy?
We waiting for you, Rel.
We waiting for you, Rel.
Get over a heartbreak. I'm not an expert in this because it didn't happen to me a lot, but the time that it did happen is just, you know, time to reflect and know that you are who you are. And getting back to you, like you said, it's okay to be alone. It's somebody else's loss, not your loss. Like I said, when that happened to me before, I wasn't him. Now I'm him.
Rel said it ain't happening now.
Why you keep saying I'm him? Who's him?
Oh, you know, I'm
like
not them. I'm him. Like I'm not them. I'm him. Like losing out on me is a loss for you.
Oh, I hear that. You hear that, ladies? Ladies, Rel said L for you, not for him. Y'all better get up on it.
Poetry.
Get up on it.
Excuse me?
Ooh, I like that. Say that one more time.
I'm not them. I'm him.
I like that.
You know what it is? I think sometimes it's an ego thing for like men sometimes, and they tend to. It don't be the woman because you could be swinging from the chandelier. You could be swinging from the chandelier, and he still cheat, and he still do him, and you make you think like, what am I doing? Am I not good enough?
Did you say swinging from the chandelier?
Yeah, you be swinging from the chandelier.
I mean, so I've learned that you can be doing 1,000,001 things
exactly
to try to make your partner happy, but it's always I don't even know what it is, but they always just find that one thing that you might not be doing
to make it the biggest
else. Yeah.
So through life, what I realize is relationships is about compromise, but you never should compromise yourself. You got to stay true to who you are. You can't change who you are to please somebody else. Be you.
Got know when to walk away because people will take advantage of that love. Mm-hmm.
Straight from Nikki Love.
I always say I have
Nikki Love.
Nikki straight from Nikki Love, y'all know.
I always say that I have a lot of love to give, but not everybody deserves that love. So I can be sitting here pouring love into you, and you're not pouring love back into me. So at the end of the day, I'm just drained and tired.
Sometimes people ain't ready to accept that love. Maybe it's not their time. I mean, everybody destined for greatness, but everybody ain't ready for it.
I'm not saying that. I don't think that's true. I don't think that everybody is ready for it. I think some people just choose not to, because some people can be selfish and be very self-centered in their ways, and they're just when they're just used to doing certain things on their own. And it's some people that have just been on their own for so long that they're just used to not having worrying about another person and considering that other person in their life, where they're like, okay, now I have to think about another person besides myself. And it's not them being self-centered. It's just that they're not used to having to now considering that I have another person to actually worry about.
So this is a question for y'all. How do you walk away?
Sometimes it can be hard. But you have to be realistic within yourself and saying that, do I stay and then wind up putting myself in a situation that I'm going to regret, putting myself in a situation where I'm going to resent the person, or putting myself in a situation where I'm going to look back and I'm gonna like, what the fuck was I thinking? Why didn't I leave sooner? And there's also other situations where it can be, where you're so blinded by the situation where you're not really thinking straight until later. So it's better to just be honest with yourself and just say, okay, this is not going to work for me. I've tried to make it work. I've tried to do my best to make the relationship work. It's time for me to move on and start over. As much as it might hurt, as much as you might not be happy and you might have wasted time or energy within a relationship, it's better to walk away.
A lot of time and energy.
Yeah, a lot of time and energy. It's better to walk away than to stay and then waste more time and energy and then have regrets and resentment.
Okay.
I think people stay based off history. The longer you be with someone, sometimes you feel like, oh, let's make it work. But I feel like if the bad outweigh the good, enough is enough. Especially when you put your effort and energy and you really tried, you communicated your feelings, what could be better, can we change, and the bad still outweigh the good. Enough be enough. Life is moving. And the longer you stay there and it's not being fixed, now that's another year you with this person, another 2 years with this person, when you could have moved on and possibly met your soulmate.
Now, when it comes to moving on, I think, especially when your heart is invested, right? When it comes to me, because I can't speak for anybody else, I try to do everything possible, right? Because I don't want to walk away from a relationship and be like, damn, I should have tried this. I could have done this. So I've even gone to therapy with a person trying to fix our relationship. But
how did you feel doing that? Like I personally, nothing wrong with it, but I would do it for a marriage. I don't know about a short-term relation, unless we was together years and
no, me and this person was living together. So we did this. This is the DR person.
Listen. That's what we gonna call him now, DR.
Yeah, he went
to. Long as it wasn't DL, I was like, okay, DR, not DL.
He went to DR.
Not DL. He's
okay, DR. Okay.
Sometimes twice a year.
ToniLisa, is this the same DR person?
No. This is a DR person when, he used to go to DR for the females he could get there.
Oh yeah, girl, you don't know they buying them there. They cheap.
Yes, but I didn't know at the time. Bro, put me on. Bro, put me on.
Well, they're not only doing it for men. They're doing they're not for women, also for men. If these white women been going to Uganda and Kenya, picking up men over there. So
yeah.
buying them.
It's never that serious for me. Like, I can walk outside and be like, you want to try something? Well, I'm saying there's never that, like, I gotta go a whole other country to buy and pay. Like, no.
But it's really more of the cheating. It's more of the I'm out the country. Nobody may find out. That's the energy that.
Right, but I found out. So with that being said, when I find stuff out like that, I don't want you to touch me. The affection is just different. So we started going to therapy to see if that trust could be built back, right? And it's a whole bunch of other stuff that came out in therapy that I was like, ooh, baby, this is not for me.
So
it's hard.
I'll say this.
When you walk away.
From a man's perspective, I'll say this: without trust, there's really not nothing. If I can't trust you, then I can't be with you.
I agree.
That's just how it is.
But you can trust someone and it could be other shit, and you just like, I can't be with you because of other
reasons. But you cannot be with somebody for other reasons. But if you cannot trust somebody, then you have no reason being with them. You have to be able to trust your significant other because you're not going to be with them 24 hours. So at the end of the day, they're going to be away from you. You have to trust them to represent you the right way, to represent themselves the right way.
Who is this?
Who is this person?
Who is this person?
That's my work sis. That's my work sis.
Oh, I was about to say this is touching real connections. This is real recent connections.
So I can answer that question.
But hold on, read the question first.
I know it says another question. Do you believe if you do walk away, how do you go back if the person changes? So ToniLisa has known me for a while, and she knows that I say people don't change, situations change. That's just how I feel. Somebody's always going to be true to who they are. The situation that they in may change, and they may act different because of the situation that they're in. But the true person that they are is who they are. So I don't believe people change.
I agree on that as well.
Now, I feel like I referenced this movie before, and I don't even remember the name of the movie, where when the guy was with the lady, he did not want kids. He wasn't ready to get married. Blase, blase.
I know the movie.
They broke up. Homeboy, she saw him
whole family
later in the damn store with a whole baby. Woman married. I said,
oh, I didn't see that movie.
It's not that he don't want it. He just don't want it with you.
He don't want it with you. The same way men do take care of who they want to take care of.
Now, in the sense of going back, I feel like sometimes people change temporarily. So you have to see if this is a consistent change
behavior or just a change for the moment
to get you back. Like, don't just rush back because, he changed today. This week, he chilling. No, I need to see change for a while. I need to see it.
And usually the person don't just stop.
Forever.
They got caught. So in the moment, I'm caught. Let me act like I'm sorry. I stopped what I'm doing. They usually don't stop because usually they have a committed relationship with the other person as well. So now they got to get out of that situation of explaining to them as well. She was nobody. Oh, no. You was nobody. Because now they're trying to play the game. Because that's what they've been doing. Especially if they've been with that person that they're cheating with for a while. They definitely ain't just stopping. They just got caught.
I mean, like I said, I went through heartbreak. At that time, I had low confidence. I didn't realize I was him. But after I learned I was him, it was just like, it's different. Like, I am him. Like, once you be true to yourself and be true to who you are, some people ain't really ready to accept your greatness, and it's their loss.
But I just reread the question too, right? Here's my thing. I've said it on previous shows where I was like, I don't go backwards. When I stop talking to a guy, I really stop. And sometimes I entertain conversations with them where they're like, oh, I want you back. Let's talk about it. Da, da, da. Because I do miss certain things that you like, us cuddling, watching movies together, the laughs we used to have together. But what would always keep popping up is that hurt that I felt and the lack of care that person had in that moment. And I'm like, damn, it's possible for him to do this same shit, because even when we were together, there was a consistency of him doing this same shit, even though I would explain to him I don't like it. So that would deter me from going back. But there's people I know that have gone back to relationships and they're together for decades. So it just depends. It's not a me thing, but
back together and happy, or just back together because they settling?
No, back together and happy.
I'll say this.
Well, some people, maybe some people do change. They really regret what they've done and they have changed behavior, changed ways. But some people will say that because it's embarrassing to say you went back to a cheater that did you so dirty. So you can't now say to your friend, again, he cheating. So now they portray,
or not
let
just
me shut
cheating,
up.
right?
I say, what if it's something else besides
Yeah,
cheating?
not just
What if
cheating.
it's something else?
Because they could be messing up in other ways.
Oh
What if
yeah,
they,
man.
what if they got no
Like I said, I don't like that
stability?
shit where they disappear. They could be messing up in way other ways, and it's like you don't like that shit. It irks you because let's say you're a warrior and they do these disappearing acts and whatever. You like
But
you
you don't disappear if you're not cheating or
no. Some people do, right? Some people do disappear and they're not cheating. But
what
let's
are
say
they
if
doing?
he's disappearing and he's not
Addict?
cheating.
I'm
Let's
saying. They must
They might be. You never know. People
an
have
addict or
skeletons.
gambler. What are they doing? You
something.
don't just disappear and you're not doing nothing.
Something.
Maybe they like alone time.
That's weird energy.
To like alone time?
Huh?
To like alone time?
For 3-4 days, you ain't gonna call your girlfriend?
No, but at least tell her, right? At least tell her.
I'm
I
saying,
need
at
some
least if
alone
you say,
time.
hey, I want alone time, at least she can say to somebody, he taking a little break, he need his mental clear his mind. But if you really disappeared for 3-4 days, I've never seen somebody do that who wasn't cheating, an addict, or a gambler. I'm sorry. I mean, I could be wrong, but I've never witnessed somebody do that and they don't have one of those issues.
Can I just cheers to you, my love? Because I don't go back either. Okay. I don't go back. So cheers to you. Cheers to us. But she said this is her first love. Now, before I answer this, right? Question to you guys. Do you feel like you have been in love more than once?
Yes.
Yes.
In love.
Yes.
Yes. Bro, we're on the same page.
Like
Nikki? I ain't hear your answer, Nikki.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
you gotta kiss
So-
a few frogs before you get your prince, right? I'm just saying, you gotta be in love a few times before you find the one.
I get that, but I feel like a lot of us mix up being in love with lust and all these other things, right?
So the question is, what is the feeling of being in love?
Oh, she
That's
said,
the question.
"Well, no, this is my first."
Yo, listen. There's a difference between lusting after someone and being in love.
Yeah.
When you're in love with somebody, they're the first person you call when something good happened. They're the first person you think of when something bad happened. They're the first person on your mind when random thoughts come about. They're who you think about at the times when you don't think about somebody else. That's when you know you're in love with somebody. When you're just lusting after somebody, you think, oh, they're attractive. I want to get physical with them. That's it. That's lusting after them.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Lusting is just wanting to be physical?
Lusting
so.
is wanting to be physical. I'm not even gonna lie.
So yeah.
Right,
I'm
because you
not
might
gonna
not want to
lie.
do
I
much
agree
with
with
them.
her.
You just want to quick
You
fix.
just want to
I've had
pounce on
much.
that person.
You never looked
You
at somebody and was like, they
don't
look
look at
real,
them
real
that way
good.
of that you want to be. You want to build something with that person. You just like, I just want to just.
Tony, you have
wanna-
lusted after somebody.
You
Somebody
look,
that
you
we
look
both
hungry,
know.
like you wanna eat
Yeah, no,
them.
because I can say, and I can agree with Rel at this. Rel, we on the same page because I've been in those moments where I just lust after the person. I don't see a future with that person. I ain't trying to build nothing with that person. I just want to rip your clothes off and just.
And Tony been there. I know somebody who she been there with.
Drop a letter. Drop a letter.
Do I need to spell out their name?
Drop a letter.
Oh, the initials is GC, and you used to lust after him in high school.
DC.
Who did you say?
I'll text you.
GC.
I want to know. I want to know.
Oh, Betty.
I'm dead.
That was you was not in love with that boy. You was just
You was
lusting
lusting over that boy.
You was really lusting over that boy.
I was lusting?
OD.
I think you exaggerating a little bit.
You exaggerate.
OD.
Because you're exaggerating a little bit. And keep in mind, I was in a whole relationship with his teammate.
You were a whole relationship?
So you probably was lusting.
She was
That's
really
lusting,
lusting.
No, I
ToniLisa.
was in love with his teammate. It was love.
Right, you could be in love with one
that's
and then you was
lust.
lusting over the other.
Exactly.
Yeah. You want to
Look.
goes off.
Back on track. Okay. Now, she said it is her first time being in love, right? Now, when it comes to going backwards, I feel like there's a lot of questions you have to ask yourself, right?
She
let's
said
put this,
after therapy. Then she
right.
said
I'm
after
putting this
therapy.
She
back
said,
up there.
okay.
I put the question back up there, right?
Even after therapy.
Even
If
after
therapy
therapy.
didn't help y'all, baby.
She said, if it's your
Baby, that's
first
a
love,
sign, baby.
how can you try to go back even after therapy?
Even after therapy.
She said, she said, I've never went back, so I don't believe in breaks. If we can't work it out, then I'm done. I agree 100%. If we can't figure it out, I'm gone. Bye-bye.
If you went to
accent
therapy
coming
and
out.
the therapist couldn't help y'all, baby, y'all might not be meant to be.
Exactly. Just let's just call it what it is.
And I think what scares people is that pain that they feel, that inner pain that they feel after, separating from somebody that they truly have been in love with.
But how
do
you
you
lay
want to
there and
stick
feel
around?
comfortable?
Do you want to stick around and deal with that lifelong pain that they're going to be bringing you? It's like, is it a situation that you feel he can change from, legit, genuinely change and not start doing shit again? Or is it, the situation. I see you, Tai.
I didn't do nothing.
Or is it a situation where you guys go to therapy and then 2 months later you're still like, oh, well, you did this, or are you going to officially actually move on from that situation and not constantly bring it up? Because if it's something that you're going to constantly bring up, then you shouldn't be in that relationship.
So I never been to therapy, but I have family members who've been to therapy. So I'm gonna ask Toni because she says she's been to therapy. I don't know if Z.
I'm still in therapy.
Yeah, what does therapy do to help y'all? Like, can y'all explain to me exactly what does it do?
For
me, because like I said, I'm still in therapy, right? I have a lot of
person, Toni?
Huh?
With the person
no,
or individual?
But she been cutting D off.
Oh.
I'm talking about now. I'm still in therapy, but back then, when I went to therapy with the person, Musa, that was the worst idea because more shit popped up. But after we started going to therapy together, I realized that it wasn't just the DR situation. I realized that he was a controlling man, right? And because of the age gap as well, it came like,
wait. I'm thinking about when we worked that thing. When we worked.
Yes.
Oh, for real? I'm thinking because I'm
oh, for real?
We were working together. He used to come pick me up, remember? Right. So because of the age gap as well, sometimes he would talk to me like I'm his child, but I would let that brush past. Now, when we're in therapy and he started saying certain things like she must do this, and the certain words I was like, ooh, it's more than DR. This cheating shit was just a eye opener for me to start seeing the other red flags that was there. So when we stopped going to therapy because he got irritated at what was being said at therapy, I still stayed because I was like, do I want to start over? I truly love this man. This man used to make me happy, and I feel like we can go back, we can get back to the place where he used to make me happy. And then it clicked to me. I said, bitch, make yourself motherfucking happy. Get the fuck out. The fuck is wrong with you?
Ain't nobody can treat you better than you.
That part. So it's a lot of
myself
questions.
Unapologetically. That's why nobody likes me.
It's a lot of questions you gotta ask yourself. Because I don't know what the situation is with this person. It's like, is this something that if it pops up again, I'm willing to deal with? And if it's not, then and I'm not a home wrecker. I don't want to tell nobody anything in the situation, but that hurt that you're gonna feel when the relationship ends is going to eventually be okay. Eventually, you're gonna be okay.
It always hurts in the first day, in the first week, in the first month, but the first step to recovery is day one. You have to live every day better than the
That'd
last.
be easy.
And you gotta learn what makes you happy. Some people don't even know what makes them happy because they so used to that toxic kind of relationship going on that is love to them. So now you gotta learn to love yourself and what you want and the things you like to do and make yourself happy first. Because also some people turn bitter and behind being hurt. That's why if you learn yourself, you can give your love to the next person that deserves it.
I'll say this, right? Um, I think I was talking to you, Nikki, and I was saying that I think sometimes I'm too comfortable with myself to where I cut people off really quick because I'm like, I'm okay by myself.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It's nothing wrong with that. But then I start talking to somebody and I get invested in them and I'm like really feeling them and they hit me with a line like, be patient. Bitch, I'll be patient on my own damn time by my own damn self.
Patience is the key to success, Tony.
Get the fuck out of here.
Nah,
It depends on the conversation of patience. It
Bottom of
depends on
my
how
heart,
you
my
tell
heart is over
somebody
here.
be patient.
Rome wasn't built in a day. Patience.
No, Rel, I'm gonna say this. You can't say that. You cannot say that as far as being a man. Because as far as being a man, you guys can do what the fuck y'all want. Y'all can have kids when the fuck y'all want. Y'all can do anything y'all want at y'all time. We don't have, unfortunately, that time as a woman. And I'm not saying that we can't have kids whenever. It's unfortunately biologically we can't. We can't do that. You
What they
understand?
said, the women are born the amount of eggs that they're gonna have for their whole
Exactly.
life.
So wait, Rel,
Go ahead. Come and tell your
I'm
story
gonna give you a
afterwards.
prime example. Wait, Rel, I'm gonna give you a prime example. My mom and my dad, they separated. My dad decided to remarry at the age of 50 something years old. He has 4 kids. He comes up to me and says that him and the new wife wants to have a baby. And I'm like, what, bruh? At the age of 50? Hey. No, bruh. Like, I understand you decide to remarry. You got a new young chick. That's cool and all. But you want to remarry to start all over again after you have 4 grown-ass children that already finished school and whatever, and you want to start all over. And who's expecting to take care of this little person? We practically took care of ourselves. No offense to my dad. My dad did a great job raising us. However, what I'm basically trying to say is you men have the luxury to start again and start all over and do it at ease. We don't have that luxury. We don't have that luxury to start all over again at a certain age, right? And be patient, as you guys call it, right? And move on to another relationship with another man who probably wants kids. We don't have that luxury. We don't have that luxury to start over and continue starting over because at a certain age, we're tapped out.
So I'm going to say 2 things. One, I'm going to tell you a true story. I have a friend who's in his 30s, and his parents right now are about to be, I believe his mom's about to be 78, and his father's about to be 82. His little brother is 6. That means his mother had his little brother when she was 72, 73. And I was like, first of all, when he told me his mom was pregnant, I was like, that's nasty because your parents was 78 and 72. And I'm like, yeah, why?
But they were married.
Yeah. But
that's different.
Women, but again, like you said, women work on this biological clock where they go through the change. And I understand that. But if she can have a baby at 72, who's to say that you can't have a baby at 40,
Everybody's health is different.
Everybody's health
exactly.
is different.
And that's the point I'm getting to. Everybody's health is different. You may be the 1 in 1 million who can have a baby at 40, 50, 60. You don't know.
But she might not want to that older.
Okay. And then as far as starting all over with someone who wants kids, I don't understand why people are afraid of adoption. Adoption is always an option.
Yeah, but that's not always necessarily in adoption is an option. However, adoption is not an option, especially when it's pertaining to certain cultures. Not all cultures are going to accept adoption. Not
Okay.
all cultures are willy-nilly to be like, I'm adopt the kid. A lot of these, no offense, I think freaking white people have made it a cultural thing to just adopt any old baby. They got a white baby, Asian baby doing whatever. They turn it into a trend. Whereas, yes, adoption should be okay for us. However, it's not necessarily the case as far as it's for people who grew up in a type of culture that adoption is not idealistic to them. I said adoption to my African parents. You know, my mom looked at me and said, "Go for big batty." That's what my mom said.
So I'm gonna say this, and the reason why I say adoption is always an option because there's a difference between a father and a dad. There's a difference between a mother and a mom. Just because you give birth to somebody does not mean you're a mom or a dad. It's the way you raise and take care of that person. Now, if I'm with somebody who's in their 50s and they cannot have kids and we want kids together and we adopt a child and raise that child, that is our child. They will have the morals that we install into them. I will still be a dad and that will still be a mother.
Listen, let's not bypass this question, right? How many times do you say sorry after you finally fuck up in the relationship? Now, you didn't cheat, but you embarrassed him.
Wait, so I'm not.
So she's saying sorry to him?
Yes.
Well, okay, wait. She's constantly saying sorry to him, right? For what? For every time he fucks up?
No, she fucked up, I guess, and saying how many times you
she
say sorry after
embarrassed
you
him.
finally
She embarrassed him one time, and it's driving a wedge in their relationship.
And then she's constantly saying, "I'm sorry."
Men don't let things go as easy as women tend to.
But not even that. When you embarrass a man, it's kind of
demasculating
him.
Yeah.
Wait, sidebar, y'all. So really quick, we are live on YouTube for anybody who's joining in on IG. We are live on YouTube. It's Natural Beauty Mellow. You have to join in to be able to see everybody in the comments and all that good shit. Goodbye. So I don't know. Z, listen, y'all. When it comes to no, I said your name because I feel like we had this conversation before.
Yes.
And I feel like when it comes to embarrassing like men publicly, it makes them feel small, right? And I wouldn't like it done to me, right? If you're gonna G-chat me in the house. Agree with me outside as wrong as I am. What? My girl cursed you out? Is she wrong? Well, fuck you too. When we get home, babe, you know you was wrong, right? But the in public thing, or like whether it's just y'all in front of a group of friends or whatnot, it's something that should never happen. And it's hard to bounce back from. How much times did this happen? Just one time?
But if they stayed and you said sorry, why are they staying if they really can't accept the apology? Say, I can't take that. That really, you know.
So if the person disrespected them and they constantly saying sorry, it's like, how much are you saying sorry to the point, like, are you really sorry? If you really continuing saying sorry, like, it's either you just say sorry and leave it be and let it go, because you have to kind of just be sorry, but then acknowledge that fact that you fucked up and don't do it again. But you constantly saying sorry over and over and over again, it's like you re-traumatizing him and reminding him of your fuck up.
So what if they're the person that keep on bringing it up?
If the other person keeps on bringing it up, they're not over it.
Oh my God. Get the fuck out of here. We've been together for 4 years and are engaged. Girl.
It's not, that's
girl,
skeptical,
that's your
because
boo.
if he's
Stop
still
it.
bringing up something that happened and you're 4 years and engaged, he ain't forgetting it. That means,
oh God,
I hate to tell you that, but no man forgets
He
nothing.
keep bringing
They
it
don't
up.
forget. Men don't
Wait.
Go.
They've been together for 4 years,
and he keeps bringing up that one.
He keeps on bringing up that certain situation.
That
it was
one
recent.
time.
It was recent. It was recent.
She just needs to suck his dick and let him go. Like, baby, I'm sorry.
It was recent. It's not like it's from like 2 years ago. No, it was fairly recent.
It was fairly recent.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
But that's where they had that conversation.
Wait, time out. So if it was fairly recent, they've been together for 4 years. Time out. They've been together for 4 years. She embarrassed him recently. Was it recently?
Yeah, like 35 days ago.
Okay, so if it was 35 days ago, she recently just did it. All right. And she's never done it in the 4 years that they've been together.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably something within, I'm not gonna lie, there's something within the relationship that made her think that it was, if she's never done it before and all of a sudden she
on
did it
vacation.
Now.
It happened on vacation.
It happened on vacation.
You said at a vacation.
It happened on a family vacation.
So she embarrassed him in front
Family
of family.
vacation. Family was there. Listen, somebody ticked her off.
Here's what I say, right? You embarrassed him publicly, you apologize publicly. I don't care if it's just,
but what is she
in my opinion, I don't think what she did was embarrassing, but that's because I'm comfortable with who I am.
Okay, but one thing I would say,
but that's you, right?
I know. The fact that she recognized that she fucked up and she apologized. The question is, because there's some people who don't recognize at the immediate point that they did the fuck up. They'll wait 2-3 days later, and then you got to make them realize that they fucked up. But if she realized at that moment that damn, I probably should never done that.
Right.
Then she at least she's acknowledging and realizing that I hurt someone I loved. I need to acknowledge and apologize. However, for her partner to constantly be bringing it up and throwing over it, like pulling it over her head and keep on saying, well, you did this, that's fucked up. To me, that's fucked up, because as a person, you should be able in the relationship to forgive that person. If you guys been together for 4 years, forgive that person. As long as she never does it again, move on from it.
Real quick, Rel, tell us what happened, because she's typing it, but I don't fully understand. It says in front of.
So I'll put it in.
Wait, I was.
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you exactly what happened.
No, but she's saying what happened. I was dancing with a guy, and his peep seen it, and now he won't let it go.
Yes. So she went.
What kind of dancing was it? Was it
gyrating?
Was it that soca loving?
The soca hit your soul.
It was around there. It was around there.
What kind of music was it? Because that determines if you could be forgiven or not.
Let me ask you a question. Was it at a family get together?
No,
his family was there.
It was at a family vacation, and
what?
It happened on vacation with some people that they met on vacation.
And she was dancing in front of his family. What on
the guy? Fuck up, sis.
You don't fuck up. You don't fuck up. I'm sorry. You don't fuck up. Because for me,
on a cruise, y'all fuck up.
Because they thinking too, like, what kind of woman is this?
Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry.
In front. So now he got to explain to them. No, she's a good woman. She's a good woman. She just was there because he's embarrassed
to do that. You don't fuck up.
Yeah.
But
hold on. Time out. Is this coming from the carnival goers?
No. Here's my wait. Listen. Time out. Right. Carnival goer or not, there's a time and place for everything. When I go to carnival, I'm never around the man I'm talking to family. If I know the man I'm talking to family is there, then I'm not going to that band. I'm in a whole different band because that's what I'm acting, right?
Like,
why is that
with the fam? No,
because I know my behavior at carnival.
Exactly.
So what I'm not about to do is be around his family unless his family understand and know who I am and it's cool, right? But if we're going on a family cruise, like a family trip and his family is there, I'm not gonna act the way I'm gonna act at carnival. Like, it's a different thing.
So this goes back.
Because some families are very judgmental too. You cannot. They probably getting on him.
You are 100% right.
You
are 100% right.
Especially if they're African. If they're African or from another country, what nonsensical nonsense did you bring on this vacation?
But goes back to what I said earlier. You should always be true to yourself. If I'm in a relationship with Tony and Tony likes to go to carnival and dance, she should not dance because my family's around. She needs to be herself.
No,
if I'm with her, I should accept her for who she is.
Yeah, but now you feel offended. If you didn't feel offended, it would never be an issue.
Exactly.
But I'm saying, like, why should I be offended for somebody being who they are?
No, because at the end of the day, he probably knows who she is. However, he expects a certain standard of her in front of his family members. He probably loves the fact that she is, but when we're around family, there's a certain standard. There's certain things you don't want your family in your business about. There's certain things you don't want your family to know about. So at the end of the day, when you're around your family, there's a certain standard you should behave or act around. Even me, I'm not going to act around a certain way around my man's family, and I expect my man to do the same thing. But when we're outside, not around my family, and we have this understanding, he knows who I am, I know who he is, we're going to be out here in these streets. However,
she said, I totally fucked up.
Yes, yeah, you don't fuck up.
Okay, but pause, right? Let's not do this, right?
I think she should apologize to the family.
Not just that, right?
But if they out again together, that was no disrespect. He knows I danced. We was having fun. It's more of like, because I think it's more of the family than it is him, probably.
So
right, but I think it's like, if you have a relationship with my sister, I'll hit up the sister on the side because I know the sister is gonna go talk to the family. I'm like, listen, I know I did this, but this is a normal thing for me and my man. Y'all was there. I didn't think it would have been different. Because I know whatever I say to the sister's gonna relate. So who do you have a relationship with
in the family? And you should apologize to them and say, hey,
just that one person, is gonna relate to everybody.
You better find
she's gonna relay the message to the family.
This is just my stance on it. The term embarrassment or embarrassing is the way somebody make you feel about a situation you're in. It's about how somebody else makes you feel. You can't be embarrassed unless somebody makes you feel embarrassed. That's number one. Number two, if I'm with somebody and I know who they are.
He said we will work it out, but I'm gonna get you back.
Wait. Let Rel finish. Let Rel finish real quick. Go ahead.
Number two, if I'm with somebody and I accept them for who they are, why would I be embarrassed about them being themselves? I'm with you. Be yourself. I fell in love with you from you being yourself. If I want to be with somebody else, I would be with somebody else. I will never tell anybody to change for my family because at the end of the day, you're not in a relationship with my family. You're in a relationship with me. If my family can't accept you, that's their fucking problem.
That's true.
And that's you. And that's you. There's people like myself that live for my family because that's
I do too.
When I fall down and roll down the hill, you know who's gonna scoop me back up from all these fucked up relationships? My family, right? So at the end of the day, I went to college for my family. If it was up to me, I wasn't going to that shit. But I knew it would have been happy. I did it for my family, right?
You went to college for your family?
Yes.
I thought you went to college for yourself.
Get the fuck out of here. Now, when it comes to the family, you got to get in good because if grandma come and tap me up,
and because they getting married makes a whole difference. They getting married. So now she's gonna marry into their family, and now it gotta be fixed because they may feel some way, and he feels embarrassed that the family's seen it. And if she doesn't want it to work, then of course it's like, I am who I am. You know who I am. But if you're gonna get married to this man, you're gonna be around the family. I would just talk to a family member.
Wait,
let's go back to this, y'all.
Nikki, read what she just
Let's go back to this. Who gonna get who back? Because we could get each other back. We could be playing that tit for tat game the rest of the match.
How he getting you back? He's gonna dance with a
something?
female in front of your family?
Can
what
I
do you
just
mean
say
get
something?
you back?
I'm gonna say this, and sis, I'm gonna just tell you this, and I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm just being realistic by what you're telling me. If he has the audacity to say that to you, y'all shouldn't be engaged.
Right.
Yeah, you need to walk. You need to back out.
No, don't say that.
I'm gonna say that because you know why? That is
you don't get back when you don't do married.
That shit.
Get back because to what for dance?
No offense. If my man cheats on me today and goes and fucks another bitch, I am not gonna sit here and degrade myself and belittle myself. Not even that. Not stay in the relationship for me to say I'm gonna get you back and go and fuck another nigga just to make you feel the way I feel. What the hell is crazy?
She but it's like how mad
is he that he even said that?
Why?
Oh, he curses her out.
You need to leave. You need to leave.
He won't get over it. That means he's waiting.
You need to leave.
This is terrible advice. Please do not listen.
No. Listen, my sis. I've been through shit too. I'm going through shit.
He said that because I let a nigga rub his dick on me, and he's going to do the same.
No, you need to leave.
That means he's gonna wait to find a woman to cheat to rub.
Because I'm saying, what's gonna happen?
Oh, somebody said Z, you right.
Yeah, she needs to leave because let me tell you something. He's gonna do something so bad to hurt her.
He's gonna do it worse than what she did.
He's gonna do it worse, and it's gonna hurt her. Okay, this small little dance that she just did, he's gonna do something even worse to detriment the relationship to the point that there's no going back at that point. Right now, they need to separate and they need a break from each other. Like, this is like, it's getting to the point, it's becoming toxic because he's not letting it go.
A damn wine, a little shake, a little
clothes on.
With clothes on, is I would understand if she fucked another nigga. Yes,
right.
She fucked up. Yes, she messed up. Yes, and she's apologized on numerous occasions. She's been apologetic from when she realized that she fucked up.
He might just want to get you back because he want to do something.
But however, getting back is not the answer to the relationship. What are you doing? What are you saying in your relationship? So she does something to hurt you. You hurt me, I'm gonna hurt you back. So is there gonna be a hurt relationship? That's a toxic relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So if I do something to hurt you, you basically telling me I'm gonna do something. It could be something as if her talking to another guy. The fact that she just danced with another guy, it could be her just having conversations with a man, and now he's like, oh, she danced with another guy, now she's talking to another dude and not paying me any attention. So now I'm gonna go and mess with some chick and go take her out. He can do something even worse, and to me, that's no point of her staying in a relationship. You need to leave, sis.
Did you break your leg? Did you break your leg while dancing with the guy?
That's a good question.
But Rel, tell us about her.
She broke her leg?
Yeah, but she said.
So in the situation, they was on vacation. She did what she did. She was having fun at his recommendation for her to go have fun with the friends that she just made, and she's insecure. He's a little bitch. She broke her leg, and they had to help her back to the boat because she broke her leg having fun dancing.
He did some voodoo on her. He said, "Let your ass won't dance again."
She broke her leg.
In this situation, I'm gonna stay silent on the situation and just let y'all talk because I've been talking for like 35 days.
Oh my God!
She broke her leg after dancing with the guy or before dancing with the guy?
He was over there looking at her.
Okay. She went to the club and she was having fun and she broke her leg. The family happened to be in the same club.
Oh my!
Did they help her?
The people she went to the club with helped her back to the ship.
Oh my God!
No, I'm about to say because I could see them like,
So
I dropped her off at her room door to her fiance. It was like,
so
here's
the first fuck up, right? The fiance should have went with her. So at the end of the day, it's his fault.
No.
Okay, so the reason he did not go with her.
No, I ain't gonna blame
him. Hold on. The reason he did not go with her is because he told her, and I quote, "I'm tired. Go find the friend that we made and go turn up with her. I'm too tired right now."
So it's his fault.
No, you can't blame him.
It's his fault.
Nah, you can't
It's
do
his
that.
fault, Zainab.
No,
You
it's not his
see
fault.
me with these
Not his
people.
fault.
You know when I go out, I shake my
Nah,
little tail feather. And you're
nah,
not, because
it's
your
not
family
his
happen
fault.
to be at the same club with me. I'm not
Nah,
supposed to shake my little tail feather. My
nah,
little
it's not his
pancake not
fault.
supposed to flap. No.
No,
What
it's not
I'm
his
going to
fault.
No,
do
but when he
is
said
flap a
find your
flapper.
friend, he meant the girl probably that they was chilling
Exactly.
with.
Yeah,
Not
it
for
was
her
a
to
girl.
go
You
Not
said
and
the
it
guy.
was a girl. It
She
was a
went
girl.
with the girl, but when she got there, she shook her, she twerked on a dude. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, after I twerk on a dude, I'm gonna go back and twerk naked on you. There's no issue here.
no, but Tony
Broke
Lisa,
leg
there's
and
no
all.
issue. There's no issue. But who did she go with? And was
She went with
family
a
members?
girl.
They
What?
met.
Wait.
They
Was
met.
family members with her at the club? At the club?
So they met. They went on a vacation with family. They
Girl,
met.
stop
A
it.
friend.
Goodbye.
They
Stop
met
it.
a friend
We go.
who was there with their family. She got off the boat with her new friend and her new friend family.
So the new
They
friend
went to a
family she was
club.
with.
Yeah, they went to a club and she was dancing with some people.
Okay, so damn.
So his family happened to be there when they got there.
Yeah.
Damn.
At the end of the day, I'm sticking to what I said. If you didn't want me to dance on nobody, you should have came. So I would have only danced
No,
on you.
no,
Yeah,
Because
but
you
he was
know
too
when I
tired
go
to go.
out with my
He was too
friends,
Tony
tired to go.
Lisa.
I don't
He
care,
was too
Zainab.
tired to go.
I know my personality, and when people get in a relationship with me, they know what they get. They get a Trinbagonian queen, right? And when I go
Big on
out,
you.
I don't care if it's a carnival. I don't care if it's a carnival. I don't care if it's a club. I'm a flat my pancakes, right?
Okay,
Because
but
I gotta.
No,
Tony
but
Lisa. Wait, Tony Lisa. Let me just say this.
She
Wait,
is
Tony
not
Lisa.
wrong.
can your guy
She's
flap
not
his
Hold
feet
on.
wrong.
all
Wait,
over?
wait, wait. Time out. Time out, right? She didn't go out with his family. They just happened to be at the same location she was. She didn't know they were going to be there. So her shaking her, she might not even have seen them,
That's
right? So
fine.
at the end of the day, she is not wrong. I
No,
don't.
she's not wrong for having her fun and
Right.
dancing. However, it is embarrassing though.
Okay.
That's the only part where
Okay.
I'm saying, oh my God. It's embarrassing. Just small. It's embarrassing because you went out, you shake your tail feather, you have fun. That's nothing wrong with what she did as far as going out and having her fun. However, she broke her leg while twerking it on another man.
No, that's not how she broke her leg. That is not how she broke her leg. See, you something else.
That's not how she broke her leg.
That's how he
how
might
she
be
broke her
taking
leg.
it though.
But
It might
that
be.
might
It
be
might
how
be,
you
but
take
that's not
it.
how
He
she
might
Yo,
say,
broke
but
it.
damn,
that
how hard was you dancing on dude?
But that is embarrassing to shake your tail feather, my family see, and you break a leg. Now these people gotta tote you back to the room to me to take
Oh
care of you.
God.
That I think
That's
that's where the
embarrassing.
That's a lot
embarrassment
to take
came out
in.
and the frustration for him too. It's not just you shaking your ass on somebody else. Now you done broke your leg. I gotta take care of you. I'm
After
embarrassed.
you danced on another man.
So I'm not
Exactly.
saying
That's
I'm
the
not saying
embarrassing.
that I still don't think she's wrong because
Right.
No,
her
she's not
intention
Again,
wrong.
for
wasn't to
dancing.
embarrass
No,
him,
she's not wrong.
Me,
especially since she didn't know his family was gonna be there, right? And this
me
shouldn't be
personally.
something that pops up every single day to where you're cursing me out. If it is that that's what's gonna happen, then maybe we need to step back
Back.
from engage and reevaluate because if you
Fix
can't
that
forgive
before
me, I keep
marriage.
apologizing to you. It's not like I allowed this person to stick his naked penis in my vagina. If you cannot forgive me for shaking my tail feather, then
Tony
maybe it's a
Lisa,
deeper issue that you're not telling me.
he's not gonna
Right.
forgive her. He's not gonna
I
forgive
feel
her.
like it's a
Nah.
deeper issue
Nah,
that
he
you're
not.
not telling me.
Sis, if you're watching right now, I'm telling you, it's okay. You
She
didn't. No,
reproposed
wait.
to
Let
him
me
in
finish.
front of his
It's
family.
okay.
Oh
It's
my
okay. You
God.
didn't. Wait, what she say? I reproposed to
No.
him. You reproposed to him in front of his. My life. My sister,
I mean,
you don't
somebody
fuck
told
up.
her not to do that, but she went ahead and
You
did it
don't
anyway.
fuck up. It's over.
No,
It's
my
over.
my friend,
You don't fuck up. You
my
don't fuck
friend.
up. You don't
Ah,
fuck up. Listen, my sister. Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna just say this. It's okay. It's okay. No. It's okay. You fucked up. You have to accept that, you know, at that moment, you had your fun. You had all right to go and have your fun. You had all right to do. However, you should have just been a little bit cautious of your behavior during that time. Wait, however.
Because it's a family trip.
Yeah, it's a family trip. She's just been a little bit cautious and aware of your surroundings during that time because you're on a family trip. However, the fact that he's not letting it go, and it looks like the family is not letting it go
either.
You gotta leave. You gotta, because you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna hold it over you for your entire
And if anything
life.
happen, they're gonna throw that back.
They're gonna throw it back to you because now I'm gonna say this to you. You get pregnant, you know what they're gonna say? Is that really his baby though? You sure that's not his baby? You sure she not out here twerking it up on some? I'm just saying. I'm not saying that that's how his family is or that's how his family acts. However, if that's the situation that's being perceived, because the fact that you had to repropose to him in front of his family, you had to get on your knees.
Did he say yes?
Let's find out.
But no, Rose said yeah. But sidebar, right? Somebody asked me, "Are you okay if the man goes to the club and dance on another woman?"
Yes, I'm 100%. Yes.
What else is he going to the club to do? Sit on the bar?
You can sling it all you like, but just make sure that dick comes back home.
Yes, I'm gonna ask the question. I don't care if you text it to me.
Like, what is he gonna do? Sit at the bar?
No, let him go. I want him to get nice and hot and horny. So then when you come home, you come back home and get all back home.
And break your back again, have you in the bed with the pillow like you is now.
Some men don't know how to behave in a club.
That's right.
A dance is two different things.
You said
a
some
dance
men don't know how to behave. No, he don't dance on nobody because you clearly a clown when you want to dance. You're supposed to dance and go home to your woman. Some people dance and flirt.
Nope. No
and
dancing and
exchange numbers.
You're right.
But Nikki, I agree.
If you just dancing, having fun, you're supposed to. That's why you go to a party. You dance, you have fun. But some men do not know how to behave. Their energy is we leaving here with somebody or we getting the number. Something's so depends on how a man behave. What? You may not mind. But if your man don't know how to act, you be like, sit on down and sit at the bar and drink your drink and shut up and chill.
Come home with the Casamigos level on 100. I'm here for it. Soon as the game goes off, I'm here for it.
Look, so at the end of the day, with what I'm reading, just know that sometimes you have to let a situation go if a relationship go, right? Even though you guys have me, and I'm not giving you advice. No, don't. Like I said before, don't take my advice. I've been drinking, but what I'm saying is,
you can take mine.
What I am saying is, sometimes if you're gonna throw certain shit in my face over and over and over, I'm asking you, how can we fix this? I don't propose to you like I'm the fucking man in the relationship. And there's no solution to this. This is an ongoing thing. You're cursing me out randomly and all that shit.
And say gonna get you back. You're gonna get it back.
He's gonna get her back. Cursing at her randomly.
That abuse is now becoming a fucking toxic ass relationship that you just don't deserve and don't need to be in. No. Right? And then sometimes what happens is you leave and then they realize they don't fuck up. So now they're back at your front door. So maybe you need to take a step back and
open up the files.
Stop apologizing. First. Stop apologizing, sis. You done apologized. You done reproposed. You done kissed ass. Stop apologizing. You did enough. Stop apologizing, right? If it is still an issue, start being distant, right? Let him see how that feels. I'm not saying leave him. You guys are engaged. I'm not saying leave him. Y'all supposed to be able to work all that.
Don't get married till you fix it.
Right.
Do not.
I'm not saying.
So y'all fix that and then you choose to get married if you want.
And I also been drinking, so you might not want the full advice. But do try to just have a distant moment. let him see how it feels, so that he be like, all right, maybe I need to chill because I'm losing her a
I'm
little
losing
bit.
her. Mm-hmm.
But what makes what, even though that he thinks he's losing her, if he does the same shit again, what makes you think he's gonna change?
Girl, girl, we in
You got
2022. Did this shit never happen?
She said
2019. She meant 2019.
She meant 2019, right? Right. I was reading too. I'm like 29.
I was like 2019.
I was like,
They
y'all
got
ain't
engaged in
engaged yet,
2019.
baby.
Okay, okay. Let me say this. I'm gonna be.
2020.
Wait, y'all got engaged during COVID?
So he's telling me, like, you let a nigga rub on you, I'm going to go let bitches rub on my dick too. He called me and said, I'm not throwing away 4 years, but I'm gonna get you back. You are throwing it away.
I'm sorry. He is throwing it away.
Right.
He's throwing it away by him letting another chick. I'm sorry. No
Rel,
offense.
text me her number.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean. I see how what ToniLisa is saying, and I agree. She shouldn't tell her to leave. However, she needs to leave to get out of that toxic situation. She needs to leave to know what her self-worth is. I'm not saying to leave the relationship and forget all what she had, but they need complete separation.
Said, please do. You gonna call her, Tony?
Listen, she needs to separate herself. She needs to separate herself from him. You understand? And literally kind of just give herself time to heal and accept the fact that it's okay. She messed up and it's okay.
The thing is, you're not going to be satisfied till you do what you feel you need to do. You could talk to ToniLisa for 10 days,
exactly.
5 hours.
It's not going to help.
It's not going to help. You have to
You're
help
in therapy.
yourself.
Okay, are you in therapy with him?
How much is enough is enough.
That's the question. Is he willing to go to therapy to resolve his issues as well?
Right.
Because
you're gonna fix you, but he ain't fixing him.
Yeah, you're over here fixing you, but there's nothing wrong with you. Yeah, you messed up. You recognize the fact that you messed up, and you were grown enough to apologize. However, for him to sit there and no person that you love is gonna sit there and be like, I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna make you hurt people. That's not how that should work. Hurt people. That's not how that should work.
That is true.
And that's what he's waiting to do. He said it, and he keeps
saying that's not how this works. And that should never be a relationship that you should be in, where you in a relationship where hurt people, because then it's gonna get to an extreme case where if he feels like he's gonna hurt you, it's gonna get worse.
Then what are you gonna do when he hurts you? Are you saying
exactly when he becomes physical? Because right now it's verbal abuse where he's cursing her. He's being verbally abusive. Then it's gonna turn to verbal. You don't want it to go from verbal to physical. And I'm not saying it will get to that point, but I feel like as much as she might love him and he might love her, well, they are in love, but they need that just time of separation.
He got to step
they
back.
Need that time of separation.
To see if he can get over it. He might
exactly.
He got to step back and say, can I get over this or can I not? And let's go our way.
And that's not me saying leave him permanently. Leave him and give him time to heal and give him time to figure out if this is what he really wants and if he's willing to work through it. If he's not willing to work through it and it's still something that he's obsessed with, then he's never going to get over it. Even if you guys get married, he's never going to get over it. He's always going to bring it up. And
it's easy to get married, hard to get out of.
Exactly. And then when you get married, and then what's going to happen is on your wedding night, he could say some fucked up shit like,
I got to get you back, baby.
Yeah, exactly. Or on your wedding night, he's like, I'm going to let you know he fucked some other bitch. Or he's going to be constantly saying, did you fuck some other nigga? Did you rub your butt on some other nigga on your bachelorette night? Because that's going to be always rolling through his head.
I'm older than all of you.
So some of us look real young, but we older than you think too.
No.
She older?
Yeah.
She older? Okay, but I'm older though. Nikki, we
listen. She older than y'all. Just know that.
She older than us?
Yeah.
Well, listen, sis, for someone who's older than us,
right?
You are a queen. You are a queen. You deserve better. I'm
Love
sorry.
yourself unapologetically.
You are a
You
queen.
apologize to him.
You are. I'm gonna say this. All of us queens, we always deserve better. And at the end of the day, you didn't do anything wrong. As far as like Rel said, you were yourself. He told you to go and have fun. You did what you did. You recognized your mistake. You were apologetic about it, and you recognized your mistake. And you said, "Babe, I'm sorry. It is what it is." You even went to the extent of proposing to his family. You went above and beyond the means of any other woman would have done.
But
You
somebody
understand?
told her not to
And
do,
the
but,
fact that,
somebody told her not to do that, but
and then it's fine. That's fine, Rel. She showed the fact that she was remorseful. You understand? And not everybody can do that. So the fact that she can sit there and show her remorsefulness in front of his family, in front of him, and he's still cursing her out, sis, you are a queen. You deserve better. You are the fact that you can recognize your remorsefulness, my sis. You need to take a break and swim out of that situation.
I'm alive.
Swim out of that situation, sis.
Look.
And take a break. Not officially leave. Take a break. See if this is what it really is, and then just try to see if this is what he really wants. And I think y'all both need to go to therapy.
What I'm gonna say is take Z's advice and not mine, because I'm single and miserable, and I don't take my advice.
You miserable.
Okay, one thing I would say,
I'm not miserable. We both know, but I'm single.
No,
don't ever think a single person.
No, the first step, sis, see if he's willing to go to therapy with you. If he says no, you already know he ain't trying to make it work. Mm-hmm. If he says he's not going to therapy with you, it's a dub. I wish you all the best, but just know that you are a queen and you deserve better.
Queen.
Oh, somebody got that tattoo. Somebody got queen tattoo.
I do. That was like queen. All jokes aside, even though I'm saying don't take my advice, I truly think you need to have a sit down.
Time out. She said something in the chat where I was reading. She said she has something to tell us, but she don't want us to judge. Or am I reading behind? No, I'm reading behind. Go ahead. Continue, ToniLisa. My bad.
Yo, why is he mad?
Now, my love, my queen, I am single, so don't take my full on advice, because we think I think from a single mentality, and I'm Blackiana, right? I think I give up quick. I say, if this is a person you love, have that final sit down conversation where it's like, you've been doing this, you've been cursing at me, you've been constantly bringing shit up. I'm asking you face to face, how do you want us to fix this? If you see no solution to where you're no longer going to bring this up, let me be free. But if there is a solution, tell me what it is, and then don't curse at me. Don't bring this shit up again ever in the future. And let's move on and live a happy, engaged, married life. The end. Happily ever after.
That's not realistic, though.
That is realistic. What's not realistic about that?
Though.
What's not realistic about that?
Everybody not real. That's what I'm gonna say. Like I said in the beginning, I am him, not them. Everybody ain't me.
Bro, somebody send me some wine, because I need more wine for this shit.
No, I am reading this right. She did say,
how you? That's to the point. You sit down and you tell the person what they're doing currently that you feel is offensive to you, disrespectful to you, hurtful to you, and you let them know, if we're going to stay together, this is not gonna roll. So tell me how I can fix this, and if it's doable and implausible, then I'll do it.
And if it's
And
not,
then we move forward.
and if it's not,
Yes, if it's not, then
Oh, that's a good point. Another text. You know you could put it in the comments, right? But someone said maybe the guy is indirectly telling her she got to quit the club life as like a requirement for marriage.
He got to say that then.
Then he got to say that. Exactly, Nikki. What the fuck? Are we kids? Like, like, bro, what was this conversation we had in our last commentary where we said communication is the key to every successful relationship? So why can't you just tell your partner, like, babe, I think you know you've been clubbing a lot, but I think you need to slow down your club life. Like, are they communicating?
She's not actively clubbing.
No,
it's not like she's actively clubbing.
No, she's not.
She just went to the club because they was in a whole different country. She wanted to see what the club life was at that point, and he didn't want to go. So,
facts. That's 100% true. What you, Tony? You talking like you was there? You was there.
She is me, baby.
A lot of it has to do with his insecurities, which means that's a bigger issue than just that one night issue. If he's insecure,
no, he's not.
He's going to be feeling away about everything now moving forward because he already telling her he getting her back for that. So if she's still going out, he probably not going to trust her.
She said, "I'm old as fuck." Look, I don't care what your age is, right? Because my aunt, the one that raised me, she's in her late 50s now, and she still go out and shake her tail feathers.
Is he younger than? He's younger than her?
No.
He's older.
She said, "I don't go to the club."
Older.
He's older than her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, but that could be a part of why he really feels
not much older, like 1-2 years. Same generation.
Okay, what is old? Are they in their 40s or can we put in the age range?
50s.
Okay. They're between the ages of 48 and 52.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on.
I see 50, 56, 50 something. She still go out and shake her tail.
Okay, wait. Do they have kids?
Not
they
together.
Both have their children.
They have children, but not together. Yes.
Okay, no offense. He need to stop.
She said, "I'm 49. He's 50."
Okay, no offense. He need to stop. Listen, he need to stop. Yes, I said no. I need to know if he was light skinned because y'all light skinned brothers, y'all be in y'all feelings.
They be sensitive.
Quick.
Somebody
y'all
be sensitive.
That's my brother.
y'all be in y'all feelings. That's why I had to ask.
That's your bro or your cousin.
That's my actual brother.
I know, but your brother could be light skinned. Who knows? You know,
he definitely is.
He light skinned. See, I knew it.
I think our whole family's light bright.
I knew it.
My cousin is dark skinned. Stop it. My cousin dark.
I knew he was a light bright.
Not
no, not Tweet.
Not the one I'm thinking about.
Not Tweet.
Okay, so
Tweet like Drake complexion.
You're 49 years old. You are a queen in your own right. You have listened. You're your queen in your own right. I'm gonna give you your props. At the end of the day, bro need to get over that shit. He done had pussy upon pussy upon pussy. He need to stop. I'm just saying, let's keep it real. If he's trying,
it's okay. I don't I don't
relax.
gravitate to light skinned men either, but they alright.
He needs to relax.
You don't like light skinned men?
I never said that.
Oh, I'm about to say.
I said I don't naturally gravitate to them, but it's okay.
I'm just saying
you
he needs to relax.
Light skinned men in high school. One dark skinned man.
Nikki, do you agree? He's in his feelings. He's way in his feelings.
The longer he's in his feelings and he's not expressing directly what can fix it, it's probably not fixable for him.
Yeah, it's not.
We think it's fixable because we know it's not the biggest deal, but in his mind, it's the biggest deal. Probably.
He told her it was going to fix it when he get her back.
Oh, right. He did say that.
When he get her back after he fucks some other chick.
My real advice won't come off a
my
lie.
sis, if he does that, if he gets you back and he's in a bad way, I'm telling you, you should just check out.
Not only that,
do you have a problem with him dancing on other females? Do you have a problem? Let's say he go out and he's dancing with other females. Do you have a problem?
No.
I'm not saying you, Z. I'm saying her.
Oh, that's the question we gotta wait for. If she has a problem with it,
that's why
if it's younger females, if it's younger women, we just gotta know. For me, I'm sorry, I've dated an older man. I've never had a problem.
I thought they liked you to party.
I'm telling you right now, go party, go grind on whoever, and then bring that hot box to me.
Yes.
Bring it home to me.
Rel, I agree with you 100%. Go and twerk it, go and shake it, go and wheel it. You better sling that dick wherever you like it, but bring that dick back home. I don't care where you sling it, where you shake it. If it's sweaty, just bring that sweaty dick home. I don't care. If you're shaking it on some young little chick, 29, 19, whoever it was, just bring it back
19.
home.
Whoa. Can't get in the club at 19.
Listen, 19 is legal, all right?
Can't get in the club at 19, 21 and over.
Okay, 21 and over. 21.
Oh, that's true.
21. What did she say? What did she say? What my
She
sister?
said no, it's just dancing. No, if it's just dancing. All right. So
she's okay with just dancing.
So I'll say this, right? From
he light skin, bruh.
When I start talking to a guy, I tell them that I go to Carnival every year. I explain what Carnival is because it includes me dancing with other people. I might not be going crazy like on trees, grinding on people. Like I don't no, but that's part of my culture in a sense,
but
right?
Almost if you notice people who go there, I've never really seen y'all dressed. So I'm just saying, if a man's gonna date women that go to Carnival, they kind of got to.
No, they're not dressed. Yeah, they're not dressed.
I'm sorry. I was looking. I was like, I don't know if I can be costume like this year. But that's
I know. I see.
The uniform, they outfit, right. That's what I seen. I was like, damn. I ain't gonna lie. I might be skeptical of my girl going out there too.
Linda, listen.
You know why you accept it? You know why you accept it, Nikki? Because she's going out there to have fun.
In fairness, if you know your partner and how they carry themselves, that's the difference.
There you go.
They're ladies. They just dance. They have fun. They ain't out there being a whore. Who cares?
There were couples out there.
Partner, right?
Have fun.
There were married couples out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it depends on your relationship. Makes a difference on how people feel about what you could do and can't do. But I know as a coach, I've never really seen anybody dressed when they went to those. So I would be like, you're too dressed if you got on a sweatsuit.
Okay, there's a clip at Carnival, right? There's a clip that was posted on Instagram on Carnival about a couple. They went to Carnival. It was boyfriend and girlfriend, and they literally are laying up in the bed. It was like, oh, Carnival was fun this year. And she was like, I didn't see you at a certain time at this point, and they showing a video of her dancing up on all these men. Then she's like, yeah. She's like, I can see you too when you walked off at a certain time, and they show a video of him dancing up a whole bunch of women, and then right, and then they sitting there looking at each other. This year was fun this year, and they kiss each other and go to bed like nothing ever happened. That's what it should be. You guys go there and have fun together. You guys know that it's not about you guys going out there to sleep with other people. You're just going out there, have fun and dance. But then you guys are coming together back as a couple, but you guys still love each other. And I love the premise of that video because it was them going together. They're kissing each other, but one walked off to do one thing, another one walked off to do another thing, but they still came back home safe and sound and still love one another and not judging each other about, oh, he was dancing up on some big ass girl and this one was dancing up on some muscle man and some guy picked her up. They're not judging one another. Listen, don't judge me. All right.
Listen. If you get picked up off the ground, you're not in control.
Exactly.
If I'm in a relationship, I won't allow that to happen.
I 100% respect that, Tony. But
That
just
part.
don't end up on World Star. If you end up on World Star, then we're gonna have to have a conversation.
Right, because now they see more than what you wanted to see. Because
Now we're gonna have to have a conversation.
Everybody
Yeah,
recorded.
that's a different conversation. Because it'd be people in trees twerking
No,
on each
but I
other.
seen the man picked up the woman like this and her. I'm not gonna lie, my man.
Oh
ain't
yeah,
doing
and
all
was
that.
like
All in. I was like, no skunk.
I saw that one.
No
Get
skunk.
that out my man's face. Baby, you doing too much, sweetie.
I get. Look.
How about somebody pick you up, Nikki?
Huh?
How about if somebody pick you up?
I wouldn't let them do that if I got them. I'll be honest. The recordings go viral more than you think. You'd be surprised. Because I've been out and I record and a man said, "Oh, you know her?" And I said, "No, I just was recording in the club." But he thought I knew her because people just post sometimes and you might be in their posts.
Nah, it's a different level of respect I give my man when I go out. Like this.
Right, it's like picking up in the air. You could dance all that, put your leg up,
yeah.
I don't know.
without being picked up and thrown in the air and all type of.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you, Nikki. You let Tony pick you up. I don't believe you.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, she wants her man back, ToniLisa.
Yeah, but sometimes you gotta let it go. I want a lot of these niggas back, but I don't go backwards.
I'm gonna be real with you.
Go backwards.
I know you want your man back, but he was the same man that you met. He was the same person. It's just now you just did something that just brought his true colors out. I'm sorry, sis. Because if it wasn't gonna be now,
it was good before the marriage.
Married, even if you guys got married and you did it, it would have came out then. So it's better that you know now before you guys got married than to know later when you are married. And then now the situation, you're now in a deeper situation. Now you're married. You guys are living in a house. It's better for you to find out now than to find out later. And yes, you want your man back, but sis, he's always been the man that you loved and cherished. It's just you just seeing another side of him. That's all it is, sis. It's just unfortunate.
Okay, we're coming to an end. And I understand that you want your man back, but you also don't need to be taking no type of verbal abuse. Like that shit is wild crazy.
That shit is wild, yeah.
But coming to an end, I would like to know from each one of you guys. Y'all got a friend for me? No, I'm kidding.
You see my life.
See my life. No, all jokes aside, right? So, from each one of you guys, we can't answer that question for you, sidebar. From each one, right? From each one of you guys, have you ever gone back to a relationship? Why or why not? And that's how we're gonna end it.
Ladies first.
Why it gotta be ladies first, Ralph? We've been going first.
You first this time, Ralph.
You first.
No, I have never gone back to a relationship.
Thank you. And why or why not?
I haven't gone back because my relationships never ended on bad terms, so I'm still friends with all of my exes, but we don't date. We're just friends now.
Respect it.
I respect the relationships that they have now, and they respect the relationships that I have.
All right, Nikki, because I'm going down like this, like an L.
I haven't gone back, but I communicated. I can't say that I haven't. Like, after time might have passed, and maybe we brought it back up. But me, I'm the type that if I don't see change behavior, it's not even a thought in process to even go back. So it's usually like okay, but I'm glad you're doing okay. Because I, like you said, that healing to get over what somebody does. Somebody said I got a friend for you.
I got a friend for Tony.
No, thank you. I was talking to the ones on the live, but I was only joking. They know this. Zainab.
Yes, I have left and went back, but that was a learning lesson for me to know that once you leave, there's a reason for you leaving. There's no reason for you to go back. So I left, went back, and it was the worst decision I made by going back. So for me, that's why I always tell people, just by my own experiences, just by my own experience as far as long-term relationships, once you leave, there's a reason why you're leaving. There's a reason why you're checking out and completely leaving. There's no reason for you to go back and put yourself through that situation, because I can say when I went back, I was hurt more.
Then
When
you
I
went that
first
first
left,
time.
when I first left, it was fine. I was hurt, but I think I was hurt more the second time me going back.
Because you gave that second chance.
Exactly. And I would never put myself in that situation, which I've always told myself, I'm never going to put myself in that situation ever again. If I decide to completely check out and leave, I'm going to completely check out and leave and not go back to the situation. And when I'm checked out, I'm checked out. Like, not saying
Like
that,
11:30 checkout
checked
time.
out, huh?
Like 11:30 checkout time.
Yeah, like 11:30
It's
checkout time.
actually 11
But
p.m.
however, there's different types of checkouts. There's different types of checkouts, as fact that you're mostly checked out within the relationship,
And you
but
do that
then you're
first.
still trying to make it work, you know? But then but if for me, if I'm completely checked out, I'm not going back. It's
Right.
like over.
Um, so I've never went back to a relationship, but I've entertained conversations about going back. But like I said before, I always the reason I left or the reason the relationship ended always popped up. And when that popped up, the hurt always popped up like it just happened. So now I'm irritated all over again. And now, mm,
Right.
so
Irritated again. Calm down. Woosah.
mm, this remind me of but I I don't go back because I feel like as much as people say there is change, if in the whole time of me fighting for a relationship there was no change, why would there be change now that I'm gone? Are you temporarily changed to get me back and then you're gonna be on the same timing? It's like, do I have time in my grown age to give to you to figure that out? And I just don't. So, with that being said, thank you all for tuning in. What if that person deserves a second chance, girl? Many seats. Um,
Dang,
Several,
ToniLisa.
several seats.
Dang. She's like, have several seats.
whew,
It
but
took you to leave for them to fix it. They ain't want to fix it.
Or they ain't want to fix it for you.
Right. So why you even a thought in the process of
But
going?
sometimes it shouldn't be fixing it for you. If they're trying to build something with you and trying to build a future with you, it shouldn't be. And one thing I always tell people, shouldn't be about you or I. It should be about us. You guys should be a partnership. You guys should be a unit. So whenever you make decisions pertaining to the relationship, it should be pertaining to both of you as a whole, not just you or I or me or you. So it shouldn't be, oh, I'm doing it for her. No, I'm doing it for us. So
can I
that's what it should be.
can I throw a last scenario at y'all? And I just want a yes or no if you would give it a second chance and we're done, right? Scenario. You are dating this person. You guys are in somewhat of a long distance relationship. You go to visit this person, and in visiting this person, you find out that they are talking to other people in the sense of they were intimate with other people, right? Now you guys break up and this person want you back. Is there they're saying that this is a one-time incident. You guys were arguing, fighting, and this situation happened. Are you giving that relationship a second chance if they're saying that they changed, they love you, you're the only person? Is there hope?
On
Hope for
three,
what?
1, 2, 3.
No. No. Sisters killed us the first time. What the fuck?
Wait, I think we all said it.
No.
1, 2, 3.
No.
Oh, what? And then we all said no.
No.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in. You tuned in with Go Rel.
It's your boy Rel, aka The Plug. If you need it, I got it. If I ain't got it, I can get it. So holla at your boy. Shout out to NBIS. It's more than a team. It's a movement. So join the movement.
Nikki.
Okay, thanks for tuning in, y'all. Y'all can catch me on IG, Princess Nikki Love. The Nikki is spelled Nicky.
What's up, guys? Z always keeping it real. You can catch me on everything A to Z, on my Instagram page. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go.
I don't even know what I clicked.
I'm FREE.
FREE.
You know when I start clicking shit, stuff just be popping up. But thank you guys for tuning in. This is the one and only ToniLisa Wallace. Don't go stealing my name for y'all kids. Firstly, I just want to add that in.
Okay, Missy.
We are here.
My name.
We are here every other Sunday. If you have anything you want to discuss with us, just throw it in the comments and we will chat. Even though we didn't talk about what our topic was, we are grateful to discuss anything. Sometimes we get sometimes, like, if y'all pop in our comments, we'll discuss whatever you throw at us, and we'll just resume with our regular topic the following weekend. So tune in with us the next time for what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Okay.
That's if we get to the gander.
Word.
Because I gander, something else gonna gander up.
Shout out to Elegance and Focus Magazine, and this is your host, ToniLisa Wallace, and we are out.